Hello, and welcome to episode 48 of the Cooler Guild. I am Coop Cooper, and joined with me, as always, is my co-host, Van Crisp.
Hello.
We are recording on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. On today's episode, we're going to pretend like that game didn't happen by talking about it. The Reign played and lost 2-0 to KC Current. We'll quickly go over the other results in the league and also preview the Reign's next match. But first, some housekeeping.
The Cooler Guild is part of the Sounder at Heart podcast network. You can either listen to us on our public feed, or if you're a Sounder at Heart subscriber, on the private unified feed with the other podcasts on the network. If you'd like to become a subscriber, just visit our page at sounderatheart.com/the Cooler Guild. New subscribers get 10% off the normal rate, and you'll help support everything we're doing.
How's it going?
It's the going.
Yeah.
It's the going. Not much has been going on.
Really?
Yeah, hanging out with my friends.
You have friends?
Yeah, I do.
What'd you go do?
Well, we went bowling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How many strikes did you get?
I bowled a 186.
Oh, that's really good.
It's not bad.
I am bad at bowling and it pisses me off, so that's really good.
I like to have a bag and a ball and shoes.
That makes sense. I could have guessed that, honestly.
They're hand-me-downs from my dad.
Oh, okay. Well, he's really the same.
Because my mom was like buying him stuff, and he's like, "Well, whatever Dennis doesn't want, you can just have." Like, okay,
sweet.
Yeah, just trying to be outside.
Yeah, it's winding down.
I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, but I do appreciate when there's a nice day, kind of like peppered into like while it's winding down.
Yeah, it is nice. I am just excited to be able to go backpacking and not have everything be so packed.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
How about you? Anything fun?
Yeah. I mean, I have a secret thing that I'm not gonna, say too many details on. But I went to a secret concert at a secret location. It was like very exclusive. For this band called the Hackles, and then they also had I think his name was Adam Selzer. He's like on
Is
the
it
same
a secret concert because nobody knows who they are?
Nope, everyone knows who they are here in town. They're like a big band here, and then the people in this band are in like a bigger, like they're all in like more famous bands, and then this is kind of like their offshoot band that they do a lot of local shows with and stuff. So I got like an invite to this like secret show, but it was like mostly like people from the other band. It was like mostly like bandmates of other bands and like family and random friends. I think there was like maybe 30 people there at most. I feel like it was maybe less, but yeah, it was like a secret show. They were like, don't post where this is because we're all breaking the law together, is what they told us. Where the show was, but like where we was like inside of a barn.
Oh, okay.
The top, like the loft of a barn, and like the acoustics in it were like insane. And then I've also found out that apparently where I live has some insanely talented musicians that like had moved from Portland out to here and do shows like kind of randomly around here and stuff. So. But that's where I met the Liverpool guy. There was like
gotcha.
I had my Liverpool sticker on my car, and all of a sudden I hear this like Scouse accent, and he's just like, are you the one with the Liverpool sticker? And I was like, yeah. And so we like chatted it up and stuff. And this dude,
you're not gonna imitate a Scouse accent?
Oh, are you the one with the Liverpool sticker? Yeah, I don't know. He was cool. So him and his wife, I ran into them again on like Sunday when they were playing another show at Fort George, and he wasn't playing. He just has another band with his wife, but they're all friends. And so him and his wife were like, "You should come over and watch games with us," because we watched them all together. I was like, yes, please.
You're like sick soccer friends.
Yeah, they were like, it's really, I love to watch. They were like, we want to find someone else who likes the team as much as we do. And I was like, I mean, it's probably not as much as a man from Liverpool, but yeah, definitely sign me up.
maybe close.
Yeah, I mean, I follow them pretty religiously. So, anyways, super cool. Really, I'm sure everyone loved to hear everything about that. I mean, I really just don't want to talk about this fucking game because it's just like, I would say the game ended and I felt kind of okay. But then
they looked so much better in the second half. But
yeah.
at the same time, it's like we went into it thinking whatever happens, it's fine. And we did get some help from the rest of the league.
Yeah, there's ties for like every team that is above us currently right now.
Yeah. And beating Louisville last week gave us a good, this is kind of a freebie match.
Yeah.
But it still sucks to lose. Nobody likes to lose.
Yeah, and we lost a pretty good player.
Yeah.
And that's super irritating. I like felt okay about the match, and then like as the days and hours went on afterwards, I just kept getting more angry.
I know. I had to like stop engaging with the Discord because I just kept getting angrier and angrier.
Yeah. I had to like put my phone down. I was like, I can't take any more takes. I gotta go. I gotta pretend. I just gotta wait until we gotta talk about this again. So I had to like kind of refresh what like the goals. Unfortunately, on my the highlights before doing this. I mean, I took a lot of notes, but upsetting. It was there. The team looked good.
Yeah. I was really hoping they could pull one out in the end, but just didn't work out like that.
Yep. All right. General notes. What do we got?
Ungarad James Turner reached 50 career NWSL regular season appearances. It's her 28th for the Reign, and then she had 22 combined appearances with the Courage back in 2021, and then Orlando Pride in 2022.
How did I miss that?
I knew about it. I remember from when we signed her, but...
Maybe I
mean, 22 isn't a lot.
No, but like I feel like maybe I just got confused because it was like we did the double signing with her and Lily at the same time, so I kind of just maybe missed some of the other stuff. But I'm glad that she got an appearance in this game.
Yeah, because you were talking about it last week that what was going on with her.
Now I say that, and I do feel like. Was that a dumb thing to say? Because the penalty was because of her arm, but like I don't know. It was kind of like that's just kind of those kind of things happen when you're defending on that part of the field. It almost happened for us against the KC.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think she was bad. That was just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that happens. I mean, it's kind of, is it irresponsible to jump with your arm out in the box? Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's part of the game. It happens. Mia Fischel started again, which was cool to see.
Looked good too.
Yeah, she looked good.
I'm feeling good about that signing for sure.
So I didn't have really any notable stats for this match. I was looking back on the FOT mob. If you look at the momentum chart, though, that's pretty great. It's like red, 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 red. And then you get to about the 58th minute, and it turns blue. And I will note that Jess Fishlock did sub in the 53rd minute. And you can definitely see the momentum change in the 58th minute. So I don't know what that says, but I mean, she's a change maker, so...
The second half did look good. I was also kind of worried with how we would look without Mia Fischel, and I don't feel like it was as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to positives?
Yeah.
Then like actual positives?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we kind of talked about it, but it to me, it did look like Reign were up for the challenge, and I gotta say, given some of their recent results, I wasn't sure that was going to be the case. I don't know. I feel like there was, like I had said, like I want to see something that like inspires me to feel like they can make a push in the playoffs. And when you play a team as dominant as KC has been, and you kind of look like this, that makes me feel a little more optimistic.
I think so. And really, if you take away the penalty, it's a 1-0 game.
Yeah, and that's not a bad result. I also think the second, unfortunate handball, obviously, for the first goal. Second goal, just not, like they kind of lost track of Shawinga.
And you just can't do that.
No.
You're going to get punished for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were moments of good possession and build up. I noted that there were a couple points in the first half where it started off with a little bit of frantic defending, but then they kind of got it together and started playing the ball out and finding outlets with Fischel.
Yeah.
And so that was encouraging.
I guess I put in the notes, like, who knows what would have happened if Fischel didn't have to sub out.
Yeah.
That's kind of just like where I felt. But I don't know, like, how many more minutes was she going to get anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if she was going to play the full 90. But
probably not, just because she hasn't yet.
Yeah.
But the Reign started with a really low block. And though that is, as a fan watching the match, kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you're inviting pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to handle it pretty well. And really, they didn't get a goal and run a play until they had opened up. So the low block worked.
I mean, there was definitely some nervy moments, but
we've got Claudia Dickey.
Yeah, I was like, we got Claudia Dickey, who's the next thing on the positives list, right?
Yep.
Dickey looked great. It's really a shame that this game had 2 goals in it. She almost saved the penalty too.
Oh God, I know.
She went the right way. She got her hand on it. It just wasn't quite enough. It was really too bad.
I wanted her to save it.
Well,
obviously.
But
if you get your hand to it, you're like, you really want to save those.
Yeah. I think the last positive I wanted to go over is I don't think KC are as scary as I thought they were.
No.
I think they play a certain style that kind of forces teams to try to absorb their pressure. And if you can kind of manage that, like mark the right players and everything like that, I don't know. I feel like there is a way to beat them. I know it hasn't happened yet, but I do like you had said, like they might lose in the playoffs, and I kind of did think that might not happen. And I think this game gave me, despite us losing, gave me like a sense of how that could work, though.
Yeah, I mean they're 10 plus points past everyone else, and yet the 6th place team held them to 1 goal in the run of play.
Yeah,
they're not like undefeatable.
Yeah.
They have weak points that just need to be exploited when you find them.
Yeah. I think it's time to move on to negatives. I just saw your point of negatives. The entire broadcast simping for Casey. I mean, you're not wrong. It was clearly like, I wouldn't even say the broadcast. I think you could fucking extend it to the refereeing.
Oh, God.
I feel like the entire league, and everyone in charge of it is just completely bought in with making KC this like elite fucking team, which like they are, but I don't know, after watching like the refereeing in this game and everything is just kind of a little, I don't like to complain about the refereeing, but they were I wouldn't say the calls were even.
The calls definitely were not even. But the broadcast simping, it was just completely talking about how good they were. Will they go down as like the greatest team the NWSL has ever seen? They've got Sebastian Salazar on the sideline wearing a KC hat.
Yeah. And he looked like a child in it.
Like, give me a fucking break. And also, like, how many times do you need to mention within the game that if they win this match, they clinch the Shield?
We all fucking know. We all know. You've told us 1,000 times.
I am aware. But yeah, and we can talk about the refereeing because that was another negative that I added. The referee named Tahini.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna boycott hummus from now on. But you touched on this, and I think it was a lethal combination between the terrible refereeing and the way that KC plays.
Yeah.
Because they were beating up our players.
Very physical.
And the referee Tahini was giving stern warnings to KC players and then throwing out cards for the dumbest shit for us. I don't like how KC plays. It's dangerous. It's terrible. And that tackle from Claire Hutton at the end of the game, that's a clear as fucking day red card.
Yeah.
I don't know if other than punching someone in the face, how do you not call that? A slide in, studs up, straight to the leg. That's going to break somebody's leg.
Well, when you're the darling of the league right now, apparently you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That was the most atrocious missed call I've seen all season.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
So negative 100 out of 10 for the refereeing this match.
I will say, like, I didn't like it. I don't like the Reign's chances. I don't think were affected by the referee necessarily.
But our chances going forward are because their fucking players got hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
Got beat the fuck up.
Yeah. Curry, they were really going hard on Curry too. And the reason Fischel got hurt is because of the way that they were tag teaming and like going around Haidema, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, something I don't like about the way KC plays, which is just like I don't know. I guess I had heard from some other people who watch them regularly that this is kind of their thing. They just kind of bully their way into things, which is like fine. But when you start to get to the point where it's reckless and dangerous, that's like an issue.
Absolutely. And I saw that.
Yeah.
And then that, just the, what do they call it? What do we say? It's not the frosting on top, but the
cherry on top.
The what?
Cherry on top?
Yeah, the cherry. I was thinking about cake. The cherry on top of it is when you have a referee that does nothing about it.
Yeah.
Because you got to set the tone early on in the match, and the tone was set pretty much for us to not kick the ball away after a foul was called.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And I just think that I hope everyone's okay. We don't know about Mia Official because she did have a kind of nasty ankle roll.
Mm-hmm.
And in the post-game presser, Laura Harvey said it might be a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we don't know. We don't have an update on that yet.
The mystery of injuries and Laura Harvey. What other negatives do you want to highlight?
I know these are not team related, but back to the broadcast, we could not tell that was a handball for the PK.
Yeah, no,
and then they showed one fleeting little part, and it was like, oh, yeah, that's obviously a handball. Why don't you just fucking show me that?
Yeah. The communication was clearly not there. It seemed like this was everyone's first day on the job. Because they were like, oh, shit, we missed we missed the penalty. Or like, oh, this is it, right? It was the last thing that happened. Like, no, it wasn't that. The broadcast crew, this isn't even on. I mean, they didn't show the replay correctly, but the broadcast crew missed James Turner's yellow, which I caught that live. Like, I clearly saw why she got yellowed.
Yeah.
I was like, she fucking blasted the ball. And like the fucking ref was right there. I was like, that's going to be a yellow all fucking day. Like, unfortunately, but like, you just can't fucking do that. That was like kind of a mental lapse on James Turner's part, which not a great time for that to happen too, because then she was playing the rest of the match on a yellow. But like the commentators were just like, I have no idea. I thought it was for Haidema. I'm like, well, watch the fucking game then.
I expect more from JP Dellacamera.
Yeah.
For as long as he's been doing it. And as good as he normally is, especially with the national team. But yeah, there's a couple, and the couple names were wrong. It was just like, fucking amateur hour. Because their brains were so filled with like having a hard on for KC that they forgot that we were playing. Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me too. So
we were not at all on the front foot in the first half.
But hey, sometimes when you're playing teams like this, you just gotta hang on.
Yeah. And like I said, there were good moments retaining the ball, getting out of pressure from the low block. But yeah, they were not able to get anything really into a dangerous area.
The strategy of trying to shut down Haidema for KC definitely worked.
Mm-hmm.
The Ring couldn't figure it out, couldn't get past it. They had some okay chances in the second half and stuff, but like KC dominated everything in the first half. So, which again, I think the Rain are comfortable with that kind of being a thing. It's just unfortunate that the penalty happened. And then you're talking about going to the second half 0-0 against a team like KC, and maybe things go differently. I don't know, but the way they hurt our players, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to say anything else?
No, I'm ready for next week.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to go into this anymore. Sorry if anyone was hoping for more, but I just feel like it was a little bit of an unfortunate result.
You can, if you want to look more into the technical side of this, there are a couple really good articles on Sounder at Heart for Ride of the Valkyries.
Yeah.
About this match, where you'll get a little bit more out of there. But I just really want to talk about this because it sucked.
It sucked. I also think the Rain did almost everything they could. I really do think they played well, and it's just sometimes this is the way it goes. And hopefully they can have some vengeance for the rest of the season to get to the playoffs and maybe play them again, you know?
Yeah, I would love to take them out in the playoffs.
That would be awesome.
But I don't want to finish in 8th.
No, please don't.
Please don't give me a heart attack.
I was like, we got some favorable games that coming up on our schedule, so I would like to finish higher than that, please.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to add something about the post-match presser.
Okay.
Laura Harvey was talking about how So Jessica Berman, commissioner, was there at the match, sitting next to Huerta's husband. They showed her on camera, and they had the shield there. And Laura Harvey noted that both times she's won the shield with the Reign, they've never had the shield on site. And they've never had the fanfare for them.
Yeah.
Which, okay, Casey is miles ahead of anyone. They were going to do it at some point. So I think there's that.
Yeah.
The last shield, there was
totally
got away with it.
Yeah, there was no way that the shield needed to be there for that. Maybe
but the one before, yes.
Yeah, the other two, I would say. For our first one, yeah, I don't know. I get where she was coming from. But also, when you have this many games left in your schedule and you've already clinched it,
yeah,
like maybe do that with the Reign.
Yeah, I would much prefer that. That would be great. But that's all I got from there.
Yeah. All right. Time for Cooler Player of the Match.
The Cooler Player of the Match is brought to you by the Doctor's Office, a great little 12-seat bar on Capitol Hill. The owner is a big fan of the Reign and is proud to be our first sponsor.
I think we came to a quick agreement about this. I just double checked with Van on it. I think this week we're gonna give it to Claudia Dickey. Claws up. It's like the Lady Gaga thing, you know, but with claws. Anyways, I thought she had a great match. This game might have been a blowout if it wasn't for her, to be honest.
Yeah.
And when you play a team like KC, you do need your goalkeepers to step up in the way that she did. And we've seen teams get their asses kicked when they don't have good goalkeepers by KC, because they do have quite the arsenal of players. It's like kind of almost unfair. I mean, it's like they've already clinched the shield with many games left. But yeah, I think Claudia Dickey deserves it for this week, and it's just too bad she didn't get that fucking penalty saved.
I know.
Next time. Thanks again to our sponsor, the Doctor's Office. The Doctor's Office is the best place to grab a drink before or after a Reign match. Check out their Instagram at TDO Seattle, or better yet, go drink there in person.
Cheers.
What we got for trivia? I'm glad you posted it from social media too. I told you not to promise.
I'm so bad at the internet.
It's just stupid. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I think everyone knows that social media, we are not in the peak of it. We are not.
I also just am staunchly avoiding it because of the state of the world right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not a good time to be on the internet.
Yeah. It is good to be informed. But yeah.
You don't need to doom scroll.
Yeah. So last week's question was, who scored the first NWSL goal for the Reign? And the bonus part of the question, what current NWSL player is she married to? Do you know the answer to this? Someone's currently playing and they're gay. Keelan Winters isn't married to a player. Hope Solo's not married. No. She also didn't score. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to rack my brain right now. I feel like I should know this. Who is it? Christine Nairn. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Who's she married to? Jane Campbell. Okay. How did I not know? I missed the memo on this. I'm not into, my gay news radar is not. When did they get married? A while ago. I was like, my gay radar news is not what it used to be. I'm in my 30s now. I forgot about it until I follow Christine Nairn on Instagram. Got it. Okay. And I think she posted it, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what she's even doing now. That's kind of a cool little fact, actually. I didn't know that. But cool. What else are you going to teach us? I guess some people already know these things, but. Okay. Here's one. Did I already do this one? Who did the Reign get their first NWSL win against? That doesn't sound familiar. Okay. The question for next week. Who did the Reign get their first NWSL win against? We'll find out next week. Is there a bonus or is that just it? You can point out who scored in that match. Okay. That season was really bad, so there wasn't a lot of wins. Yep. And I'll give you a hint. One of them was the answer to this last week's question. One of the goal scorers. Cool.
Thank you for listening to the Sounder at Heart Podcast Network, which now includes Nos Arietes, Lobbing Scorchers, and the Cooler Guild. We've been independent since August of 2023, but need your support to make sure it continues. Although this podcast is free, it's only made possible by your continued support. Memberships start as low as $25 a year, which not only helps make podcasts like this one happen, but also gets you access to everything we produce. If you're able to support us at higher levels, starting at $75 a year, you gain access to a host of other perks, most notably entry into our members-only Discord, where the smartest, funniest, and most engaged commenters share their thoughts and ideas. To find out more, just visit sounderetheart.com and click the subscribe button in the top right corner. Thanks for listening.
We're going to quickly run through these NWSL results. I would also suggest anyone go outside while you can and enjoy things like with people, be with your community, stuff like that in these bad times. It's not good.
Go open some credit cards before we can't get credit anymore.
Yeah, get your vitamin D while you can, because we already got that issue happening all the time.
Take your Tylenol.
Oh yeah. So LA, you put LA. That's weird.
I was watching the highlights, and that's what they had on the thing.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Did you watch the highlight of this or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, I also saw this. So Angel City played Spirit. Rodman had a penalty that was saved, but then it got saved, and then
it wasn't a good initial penalty, and Angelina Anderson dove the right way, and it kind of just bounced off her body, but Rodman was able to pick it up and put it in.
What's your opinion on penalty saves? Like, do you think that it should just be like goal kick after that?
No, it's a live ball.
But like, you think it should always be like that? You don't have any desires to change the rule?
No.
Okay. I know some people do, so I just wanted to ask.
Because I think, number one, it's going to be a crapshoot when you save it. You're rarely going to catch it. You're usually going to put it on the post, if anything, or you're going to put it behind the goal. When it comes in, that's no longer your job. That's the defense should be running in right as that ball is taken.
Isn't there like a rule with the person who kicks it can't be the first one to touch it or something?
No.
I feel like I've heard that rule somewhere or something. Or is it?
No, when the kicker makes contact with the ball, the other players can enter the box. So, and that player that kicked the ball usually stops after they kick it. So science-wise, your defenders should be able to get in to clear the ball before that player gets access to it.
Okay. Kind of interesting that Spirit tied that game.
Yeah. I will say Giselle Thompson looked pretty half decent in that match.
She has good games. Does she want to go join her sister in Chelsea? She'll be at another club nearby. Houston beat Chicago 1-0. Sorry, Chicago. I think your run, it was good, but
Yasmin Ryan scored in the 28th minute in that match. And then Orlando played North Carolina, and Orlando got beat in a goal in the 89th minute by Koyama.
Yeah, everything's downhill for Orlando, unfortunately for them.
Yep. Another big game, Utah against Racing Louisville. Utah won 3-2.
I think we have to retire at least they're not Utah.
Yep.
I mean, they are in like second to last place.
At least they're not Chicago.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that to Chicago. Not while Nair's there.
Yeah, but Mina Tanaka hit an absolute bullet in this game in the 13th minute. Like I said in multiple podcasts, really overlooked player, but she's on a semi-shitty team.
It happens.
Portland, San Diego tied 1-1.
I'll take
Portland
it.
barely got out of this.
I'll take it when we're splitting points.
Yeah. Either way was going to be fine. My favorite player scored against Portland, Claire McCaskill. Yeah. Or sorry, not Claire McCaskill, Savannah McCaskill. I was looking at something else on my phone. It was Claire. Savannah McCaskill.
Your best friend forever.
My bestie. And then the Sunday game, Bay against Gotham. Roosevelt?
Yeah, you get one. Why'd you only get one against Bay?
I don't know, but Rachel Kunanji scored again.
Yeah. 2 weeks in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's a pretty good set of results in terms of things for the Reign, because Louisville lost, and then a lot of split points around. So yeah, Could be worse.
Still 1 point behind the third place team, which is Gotham.
Yeah. Well, and transitioning to that, the next game that we have is against the Courage. So if we pick up 3 points there, that will really help. And the Courage they aren't as elite as they used to be.
No.
But
if they beat us, they'll jump ahead of us.
Yeah, so they got a lot of motivation for it.
This is an important match for the Reign.
Yeah, so that game's going to be Sunday, September 28th, 5 p.m. at Lumen Field. So at least it's at home. It'll be on... I don't even want to promote these fucking channels these days. Because they're all doing bad shit. Besides maybe NWSL Plus. It's on NWSL Plus.
There's no ethical consumption under capitalism.
I know. It's also on Fox 13 Plus and Paramount Plus. Courage they've won their last 2 matches though, so that kind of does make me a little nervous. But again, streaks got to be broken. They're in 8th place, 28 points. Reign 6th place on 30 points. So yeah, like you were saying, they could jump us if they win. Kind of scary. But these are the things that you get presented an opportunity. You're the Reign players. You get presented an opportunity to move up and also keep someone down.
Yeah, these are the games that make a difference and can make or break playoffs. You drop points here. Not a lot of games left to make up for that. I just want to see. I don't care how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly do not care how this game looks. I want to come out of it with a win.
We got 5 games left.
I don't care if you've got to scrape it from the bottom of the barrel to put a ball in the back of the net. Do it.
Yeah.
They should be playing every game like this. But this is a very, very winnable game.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully players are healthy.
Yeah.
But they need to go into this in a win and probably make the playoffs, or lose and you're on the chopping block.
Yeah,
that's the mentality.
Yeah, every game's a must win, I would say, from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
If they're serious about getting into the playoffs. I mean, they could sneak in, right? It's like how they snuck and got the fucking shield. But you want to go into the playoffs with some momentum, right? Like, you don't want to just get in because all the other results went your way. You want to do it because you fucking did it.
Yeah, and you don't want to be the 8th place team playing the 1st place team.
Not in KC either. I don't want to go there again. I mean, I would love to knock them out, obviously, but if I had another choice, I would probably choose something else.
Exactly. I'd rather play Gotham.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. They always fuck with us, though.
I know. Well, there's a few teams that do that. One day, though, we'll be the ones to get them.
One day.
Is there anything you want to see in that match? Any specifics that you got?
Goals. I need us to score goals.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see a shutout. Claudia Dickey should get a shutout in this match.
Yeah.
But we need to be dangerous.
Yeah.
The team needs to absolutely just ball out, take the shots, go for it, get the ball forward, get Maddie Darlene in there.
Yeah, she looked great last game.
I need to see her. Yeah, when she came on, she looked really good. And I want to see her. I say start this game in the 4-back.
I do too. Now you're on board.
Get this game. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's not KC because it did work until it didn't.
Start this game in the 4-back and go for it.
Yeah.
Get 3 goals before half.
Oh, that's bold.
Lock it down.
All right. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. That seems crazy, but I'm not opposed to it.
Most of the predictions that I've made this year have been completely wrong. So
we'll start high and then we'll go down.
Yeah.
It does look like KC, North Carolina. They're not. So they've given up 30 goals this season. We've only given up 25. Their goal differential's -3. Ours is 1 right now. They should win this game. They gotta. I do think the Darlene, we should have maybe pointed that out in the positives with Darlene, because she was balling out both offensively and defensively. She looked fucking great defensively in the game. As annoying as it is for me as someone who would rather see her higher up, but there was like a play in that game where she came back and just fucking I don't know, bullied out. Bullied them out. I mean, a few of them were too, because even Mondesir was. I remember. I don't know if she got my memo, but I was like, she needs to like bulk up or something because I feel like she kept going down, and then she fucking came out with that hard challenge. But I wouldn't be mad about her starting again. Why not?
I think you have to. The Rain really need to control Manaka. That's going to be in the midfield, and I think really you just throw Sam Meza in on her.
Yeah, as one does. You just enlist Mezamania.
Mezamania. Because the last time we played them was back in March. That's the game we lost 2-1. I know we won that game 2-1.
Which game? Sorry,
This is last season. What year am I looking at here?
Oh god, everything is fucking. I'm like a hot mess right now with everything organized. You talking about the last time we played them?
Yeah, March.
That's a while ago. We beat them, right?
Yeah, 2-1.
That was like because we don't win there very often. That was like a whole thing.
Oh, that's right. This was Jess Fishlock's 200th appearance.
Yeah, we don't win there very often, so that was. Notable.
I remember. This is the Bug Galazzo game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
God, this fucking years felt like forever.
This feels like last season.
It does. This year is taking forever, and it's really upsetting.
Yeah, this is the game that Fishlock scored that really good goal coming through the box, and then Jordan Bug hit that Galazzo. And maybe we won, and we were like, wait, are they bad, or did we play well?
Yeah, and we were up. I mean, we were last time we played them, we had that time where we were giving up goals shortly after scoring. So
yeah,
let's not do that again. I guess that would be my one request.
Yeah, I think that they just need to start putting points on the board, get goals, get them early.
Yeah, I
don't want to have to hope for subs to chase the game. I mean, we could have pointed this out in the positives too, but
I was like, we're backtracking a lot. Sorry, it's so disorganized.
Madison Curry keeps balling out.
I know. She's great.
I'm a big fan of hers.
Me too.
And I think that having her it just adds another element to the back line, and she's so steady. She's
great. She's as good as everyone made it seem like she was going to be when they were mad, when the Angel City fans were mad that she was leaving.
Yeah.
She's better than I thought she would be.
She's way better than I thought she would be, especially for how young she is.
Yeah. I guess the one other thing I wanted to mention was just on the Rain news notes, but Ryan Brown was taken off of the injury list. So hopefully she'll be available soon and we can start getting some minutes with her. That would be a nice addition to our depth to have going into this, 5 games left push. So that's, our first ever Cooler player of the match was Ryan Brown. She was very, very good when she was available, and I'm eager to see where she's at and hopefully get her some minutes coming up, because, man, that would be a nice piece to have.
Yeah, she was balling out, and we were hyped, and then bam, that was just like got stabbed in the heart when she got injured.
The curse of the ACL in WOSO.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, this was kind of a bit all over the place at the end here, but we don't make a lot of money doing this, so we're not professionals. kind of thrown together the show notes a little late, but I think we got it done. So, do you have any shout outs?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I have any. I don't. So, thanks again to our sponsor, the Doctor's Office. You can always go follow us on Bluesky and Instagram if you want to be on the internet for some reason right now. It's at Cooler Guild Pod.
You can send us an email. We love an email, thecoolerguild@gmail.com. You can visit us on our main page, soundatheart.com/thecoolerguild.
You can follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/@thecoolerguild. We're still kind of working through some audio issues, and I think until we kind of get that honed in, we probably aren't going to be posting up our video episodes. But we are trying to get to the bottom of that. I promise we're trying.
I'm using a different computer.
Yeah,
I've moved rooms.
I've changed what charger I use. I've reset my computer. I can barely hear Van for this episode, but we're trying to make it work. Yeah, wherever you're listening, though, please go rate 5 stars. Till next time, I'm Coop.
I'm Van.
Stay cool, y'all.
Stay cool. Acetaminophen, because I can fucking say the word.
Yeah, they had to choose one he could say.
Oh, they had to choose a brand name that he could say.
Well, they also remember they said they were gonna have the answer was gonna be this fall, and we've come to the conclusion they did it. Anyways,